Hi everyone, welcome to today's episode. Well, today we are pitching into something far more valuable than money. We've been talking about money, your mindset. So imagine you're waking up every day knowing that no matter what happens, there will be setback, there will be challenges, there will be uncertainty. But you don't wake up and you start feeling that you are broken. Those things will be there. Not because life is easy, but because your mind is strong enough to handle anything. And that is why you wake up every day. You know there are setbacks, there are challenges, there are uncertainties. But you wake up very strong. You wake up very strong. Because your mind is strong enough to handle everything. So resilience isn't something that you are born with. That resilience that you have to handle difficulties, to handle challenges, it's something that you're not born with. It is something that you have continually built within your life. So today I'm going to be giving you at least 5 daily practices that can help you to be able to train your mind to be strong enough and develop unbreakable mindset despite the challenges that you are facing. So if you are ready to train your mind like a warrior, to train your mind to be strong in handling any kind of difficult situation and transform your life, just stick around until the end. Let's get going. Practice number 1. Start your day with a purpose, not a to-do list. We are used in preparing a to-do list, maybe in the evening, and in the morning you go through your to-do list, what you expected to do. So that most people wake up in the morning thinking about their task, the to-do list. I'm supposed to do this one, I'm supposed to do this one, I'm supposed to do this one. But those who are high achievers, those who knows what is supposed to be done, they wake up asking themselves, why this happens? Why this happens? So every morning before you check your emails, before you check your phones, before you ask yourself so many questions, you need to ask yourself, why does this work matter? Who am I doing this for? And how does this move me closer to my ultimate goal or decision? So it doesn't matter whether you're doing your own work, you are employed, wherever you are, whatever you are doing. But you need to ask yourself every morning, why does this work matter? Who am I doing it for? Am I doing it for myself? And is it making me to move closer to achieve my objective? And therefore that demonstrates you have a purpose. And that purpose, it fuels resilience. So when you connect your daily actions to a greater mission, to a greater objective, to a greater goal, no matter which obstacle, no matter which setback, no matter what setback you are going to meet, it won't derail you. It will give you more energy because you know and you have answered the 3 questions that I've given you. Why does this work matter? Who am I doing this for? Is it helping me to achieve my goal? Is it helping me to move closer, even if I'm not achieving them today? But is it helping me to move closer toward my objective? So this is a challenge for you. You need to know and write down the why reasons where you can see them every morning. And with that, you are trying to change your mindset. And this will change those small habits, how you show up daily, how you wake up daily. And that you'll be helping your mind to be transformed. And that takes us to practice point number 2. These are practices that you need to do them daily, and they can help you to transform your life. Point number 2, or the practice number 2, you need to reframe your challenges as a training ground. You need to take your challenges that you are facing as a training ground, but not a setback, but not an obstacle to hinder you from achieving what you want to achieve. But you should take them, you should embrace them as a training ground for greater things that is coming. So when you train your mind in such perspective, definitely those small habits that you are going to develop, they are going to change you and make you more better. So let me ask you, what if every challenge was actually happening for you and not to you, just for you? What could you say? And we read from the books, we hear stories, we hear the great readers, the great entrepreneur, people who have opened big companies, who have developed big companies. They did not avoid challenges. They did not avoid difficulties. They keep on pushing. They keep on pushing. And where are they today? And we can learn from them. Why they learn and what they learn in their challenges. And you also need to ask yourself, what is this teaching me? These challenges that I'm going through, these difficulties that I'm going through, this setback that I'm getting, these obstacles that I'm getting, what is this teaching me? How can this make me stronger? These are some of the questions that great people who want to move ask themselves. How can this make me stronger? How can this make me great? And what lesson am I learning here so that tomorrow I can improve? And this is how simple you can try to shift your mental thinking. So instead of saying, why is this happening to me? Say, how is this happening, helping me to grow? How is this helping me to grow? Instead of saying, why is this happening to me? And with that, you are changing your mindset. That you are now starting reframing those challenges as the ground of you training. So the daily practice that you should do, you should start with win the day. You want to win the day. You don't want to be defeated in that day. You want to win. And for you to be able to do that, you need in every evening, you need to write down the challenge that you faced in that day, what you learned from it, and how did you use it to improve you. So before you go to sleep, ask yourself, write down the challenge that you faced and what you learned from it and how you will use it to improve you. So by doing this, your brain is going to be rewired to see difficulties as a stepping stones, but not a roadblocks. So you will be training your mind that in every difficulty that you face, it is an opportunity for me to improve. So that takes us to the practice number 3 that we need to practice every day. You need to master your emotion before they master you. Because most of the time, we make decisions based on our emotions. Because your emotions are so powerful. Fear, frustrations, doubt. They keep on pushing you out of your goals, out of your objectives. But let me tell you this. They should not control you. You should control them. You should be able to control your emotions. And you should train your mind on how to control your emotions. And the greatest mind acknowledges emotions, but they don't let them drive you. If you have a great mind, you'll acknowledge an emotion, but you will not allow it to drive your decision. So you can try these daily practices, that when you feel strong emotion, like anger, like doubt, like anxiety, stop and cool fast. And ask yourself, is this emotion help me or it is going to hold me back? You pause and ask yourself, is this emotion helping me or it is preventing me from achieving my objective? You choose your response, but not your reaction. So you choose the response that you get. For example, imagine an investor facing a stock market crash. You have invested your million, the only million that you have worked on. And one morning you wake up and you hear there is a crash in the stock market. So if your mind is weak, you will also crash, panic, and you rush to your stockbroker to sell that morning. But what are you selling? Because the prices has already gone down. But here is the truth, that a strong mind stays calm and you reassess the situation and you strategically adapt to that scenario or to that situation. So when you are going to master your emotion, you are going also to master your actions. And you are going to change the way your mind thinks, the way your mind works. This takes us to the practice number 4 that we need to master every day. We need to practice daily. And we say number 3 is we need to master our emotions and see and not allow our emotions to lead us in making decisions that is going to hold us back. So practice number 4 is build a gratitude and a progress habit. So this is how billionaires and those who have built big companies, rich people do. They embrace gratitude. This is a very strong point that I'm bringing to you. That if you always see what is missing, you always feel like you are not the right person or you are losing. You're always thinking about what you don't have. But if you reflect on your progress, no matter how small it is, you will see how far you have come. And that's the gratitude. You are appreciating yourself where you are. And you reflect on the progress, no matter how small it is. And you'll be able to see how far you have come. This is how you train your mind daily. And this is how you can do it. You can write down at least 3 or 4 things that you are grateful for. Not just a big win, not just a big celebration, no. 3 small things that day you appreciate, you are grateful for. Like a lesson in a failure, you are grateful because you tried and you failed. Maybe there is somebody who appreciated your work, your mentor, and the challenges that you faced, the challenges that you faced that made you become stronger. So when you write them down, you will see how far you have come. And now you'll appreciate the progress. So you need to track your progress. Those small wins will lead to a massive breakthrough over time. You need to track your progress, no matter how small they are. And over time, you will have a massive breakthrough over time. So every night, think about the progress that you have made that day. Track them. So practice number 5, you need to upgrade your environment, which means you need to just surround yourself with growth, with people who will help you to grow. Why? Because your environment is shaping your mindset every day, every time, every second, every minute. The environment you are in is shaping how your mind will start thinking. If your environment is the people with small mind, you will start thinking small. But if your environment is of the people who think big, you'll always be thinking big. So if you surround yourself with the negative people who complain, doubt, settle for less, guess what? That mindset will seep into you. You will also start thinking like them. But if you surround yourself with high achievers, visionaries, people who push you higher, people who want you to do more, you will also rise to a higher level. You will also rise to a higher level. So our environment, the environment you are in, it actually influences how our mind will think. So this is a daily action plan for you. You need to audit your circle. Who do you spend most of your time with? Are you building up or are they holding you back? You need to check who are you associating with. Are they holding you back or they are making you to progress? You need to consume growth content. This is your daily action plan. Audit, check who are in your circle. Point number 2, consume growth content. Right? You can read finance book, you can read personal development book, listen to podcasts, listen to attend seminars, watch videos in the YouTube like this that will feed your mind with the growth content that will help you to grow. Or number 3, find a mentor or accountability partner, the right influence, the person who will be helping you, will be checking on you. How far have you gone? And that will help you to grow. It will help you to grow. It will influence your decisions. So, in conclusion, your mindset is like a muscle. It will grow based on what you feed it. So whatever you feed your mind, that is how it will grow. So you need to choose wisely what you are consuming, and that will shape your decision. So these are few daily practices that you can try to practice daily and change your mindset, change your thinking. So thank you very much for listening to me. So if you're happy with our discussion, you can like, you can subscribe and share with somebody who want to change his mind, who want to change his daily habits. And let's meet in the next video. Thank you.